API3. So, I really rate API3. I think the technology is outstanding. The fact that it's being heavily used is such a good sign. And I think it's massively undervalued, and it's set to become more and more undervalued in the coming week or two because the market is pulling back. You know, there's a high likelihood we're going to see Bitcoin testing 50K within, this week, possibly next week. So I want to take a look at where this can go in this bull cycle. Before I get into it though, guys, if you're new here, you don't know what the spreadsheet is, these are the first 26 coins that I did videos about on the channel. In the videos, I showed myself buying up all of these coins. These were coins that I expected were going to make me very good money. And if you'd have done the same, if you'd have put $100 into each coin when I released the videos and sold them after about 16 months, your total profit from $100 into each would have been over 123 grand, which is pretty damn good. That's in under a year and a half. Now, I don't share the coins I'm in on YouTube anymore. I share them on my website, which is copymycrypto.com. If you actually go onto the site, you will see why there are thousands of members on the site, and that is because you can see what the members are making. It's outstanding money. And on copymycrypto.com, I share everything I'm doing. I share my entire portfolio. When I add coins to my portfolio, I let my members know what coin, what price, what percentage of my cash I'm going to put in. This literally means the members get in on coins at the same price, get out of coins at the same price because I tell them when I'm selling. Removes all the work for the members. If you don't have your portfolio sorted, this is actually the perfect time to start getting it sorted. We are in a pullback. Bitcoin is likely to drop to 50K in the next week or so. So this is the perfect time to sort your portfolio while things are dropping because you're going to be buying at lower prices. And if you don't have your portfolio sorted, like I say, go on to copymycrypto.com, read through the site, because I think you'll realize that it's a service you've got to try out first. So API3. API3 is an Oracle protocol. Now, their stated goal is to allow decentralized versions of APIs to be built, managed, and monetized at scale. As blockchain tech plays an even bigger role in the economy, from DeFi to supply chain, the team behind this project says it's never been more important for smart contracts to provide timely, reliable, real-world data. The beauty of API3 is obviously that they can be run internally from any system that integrates it. This is trying to deal with the blockchain Oracle problem. Oracles are a form of middleware that sit between APIs and smart contracts. The issue with oracles is their costs and their centralization risks. A single oracle being hacked can have genuine ramifications for multiple projects. API3 tries to get around this by enabling API providers to operate their very own nodes. This means obviously that any hack would be an internal one and it would be literally only affecting one project. The decentralization element of this truly ensures security. Now, the founders of API3 is Heikki Vantinen, who has written extensively about the project and what it hopes to achieve. Previously worked as a CEO and founder at CLC Group, which is a blockchain lab developing smart contract solutions for the future. Vantinen was joined by Burak Benligiri. I butcher everyone's name. I can only apologize. He also worked at CLC Group as a CTO. And finally, Sasha Milik, who is a senior lecturer at the University of Toronto, teaching computer science to students, and works as a software engineer for Facebook and a simulation data scientist for Gauntlet. Excuse me, guys. In the world of blockchain and crypto, we all often hear about projects that are aiming to bring this tech to established industries such as real estate and finance. Now, the compelling attributes of API3 is how it aims to fix some of the problems that have emerged in the space. APIs are crucial because of how they supply blockchain with off-chain data. And setting out why API3 is unique, it provides superior data transparency all the way to the factual data source level compared to existing decentralized oracles, which do not consider the data source API to be within the scope of their solution. So it means the data is more reliable, it means the data is from source level, and it means, again, with their system in place, there is no centralization risk. They introduced AirNode, which is their middleware, which has been created to make API3 a reality, and since that introduction, this has been integrated into tons and tons of different projects. Now, part of the reason that oracles are so vital as well, don't forget bridges are effectively just an oracle. A bridge system is an oracle in and of itself, right? And when you have a centralization risk within an oracle system, everything can go wrong. One hack of a single centralized based oracle system can affect dozens and dozens of projects. You can see an exploit begin and within a matter of minutes start taking hold and bleeding money out of projects. We have seen this time and time again within the crypto space. API3 have legitimately created a solution that works. And by doing so as well, they've removed a ton of the costs that are associated. Don't forget, middleware is just another version of middlemen. Think about any industry. Middlemen end up taking a significant cut in industries because they've just connected a couple of things, right? The middleman between a sports star and a club. Like in the UK, it's a perfect example because like a sports agent somehow gets a very significant payout when a football player joins a club. That middleman gets a huge payout. Really, what have they done? If the club were already interested in the player and the player was already interested in the club, the middleman's not actually done much. They might have actually provided a phone number here or there, or potentially lobbied to try and convince the club to get the player or vice versa. They have done something, but is it worthy of the payout? That's the issue with oracles. Is yes, the system is vital. Like an oracle has to be reliable. If any data is off on an oracle, it affects everything that is within the scope of that oracle. The payout, probably justified, but the level of payout is the question. And when you have a system in place like API3 that removes the cost so substantially, this becomes a very practical solution to any DeFi project that wants to get going, or any real estate crypto company that wants to get going, any of these. And look, risks of real world assets tokenization aside, and there are very real risks to that, which I think we all get hyped up in particular narratives within the crypto space. I think very few people have actually spoken about the genuine risks to the tokenization of real world assets. And I can do that in another video. But when they are introduced, and it is a when, it's not an if, it's going to be vitally important that Oracle data is accurate, the Oracle data is secure, and API3 gives that solution. Compared to the oracles around at the moment, I think it's one of the finest. And look, fundamentally, API3 only hit in the last bull cycle $10.31. I think it can smash that this bull cycle. I really do. I think $20 is a very fair target for a project that has hundreds of integrations at this point, that is actually providing real-time solutions for a lot of good projects. And $20 still only puts it at a market cap of 1.7 billion, which, with the amount of projects it's securing and supplying, should be way more. I actually think 20 is an underestimate of what the value of this project is. But let me know what you guys think about this. Do you think this can do way, way more? Do you think I'm well overestimating it? Tell me what you think in the comments down below. And guys, if you want to make the same profits as me in this bull cycle, you can. All you have to do is join up at copymycrypto.com. That's the site I run, where I share with my members my entire portfolio. Whenever I add to my portfolio, I tell my members what coin I'm adding, at what price they can copy along exactly. When I sell a coin, I tell them what coin I'm selling and at what price they can copy along exactly. All work for the members is removed. If you don't have your portfolio sorted, now is actually the perfect time, because we have currently experiencing a pullback in the markets. That's going to last possibly this whole month. Very likely this whole month. And if that means you can buy in on cryptos at better price points. Remember, you should be buying cryptos when they're on a dip, not when they're on a high. And if you're not confident about your portfolio, if you're not happy with your portfolio, if you're just umming and ahhing about it, or if you haven't even got started, go have a look at copymycrypto.com. There are thousands of members on there. Look what the members have earned. Read through it all. And if you like what you see, guys, try the service out, because, like I said, we've got about a month where this market's going to pull back a bit. After that, it's going to bang. So now is the time to get things sorted. And that's it from me. Have a good day. Bye-bye.